And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the level 54 Scholar Quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Upper Lenosia at 2522. And we need to talk to Saruto Kurito. So let's talk to him. We know it's a Scholar Quest because it's got the collar symbol. So the quest is called False Friends. And we will get the ability Broil. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 170. Cool. So, Sarita Kuruto seems to be at wit's end. So, as we got Ruin 3 with Summon, I guess this is the equivalent for Scholar. Not as powerful, but still way better than Ruin 1. So, I have worked day and night on the cure, yet I have little to show for it. My research is standstill for the lack of information. I feared as much. If ever men had knowledge of the sickness, it was long before this age. Even after careful study of Nimian tablets, I still know little more than what you have told me, that it came from the sea. From the traders who returned from the South Seas, yes. They had lost their main mast in a fearsome tempest, and drifted victims of the current, until at last they ran aground on a desert isle. I'm sure I read that wrong. Half dead, they stumbled ashore and would have perished but for the Lolofelian tribe that lived there. These natives nursed the traders back to health and helped mend their ship. They even sent our men home with an amphora etched with ornate designs, a gift of friendship. In Nim, we had given them the rights due for those lost at sea. When they sailed into port a year after they had left, you can imagine how joyful the moon was. Yet our joy soon turned to horror. The traders began to grow ill, for the sickness was upon them. They transformed, and the rest, you know. This story suggests that the traders contracted a disease on the isle. The voyage home must have been... Hold on. The traders were hale and healthy when they returned to Nim. Yes, the sickness became known only after they reached port. You mean to suggest that it was not the men who bore the disease? Then who or what? Something they carried perhaps? Something like the islander's gift? That does seem the more likely culprit, but without the amphora, this is all congestia. I can't pronounce that word. I know what the word is, I just can't pronounce it. And I would be astounded if even a shard remains after 1500 years. As would I. It was placed on display in the royal halls for all to see. If only I had considered it a possible source. The royal halls? I know exactly where those used to be. Precious little remains of them, but I will scour the area, and if Mithrie joins me, mayhap we will be lucky. Isn't it kind of contradicting yourself? It's like, yeah, I know exactly where it is. Let's search the entire area. Isn't it just like, I don't know where it is, I'm going to guess. Anyway. So we need to go to there. Nice. So let's just teleport. Let's save ourselves a couple of minutes of running. Now that Gil is a lot easier to come by, I'm not worried about spending Gil on teleporting. I got quite a lot of Gil today just from the challenge logs and dungeons and stuff like that. So way more than I would ever spend teleporting. If only money was, you know, so easy to like earn in real life. Who knows? Maybe if I just upload 100,000 videos to YouTube, I'll start making that type of money. I wish. Then, you know, Google might send me a bill. Like, I've used your entire data center, whoops. Anyway, so where are we? Where are we? What are we looking for? I love this area. Maybe it's above? Maybe it's on one of these hills. Can I jump up here? Doesn't seem so. Maybe I have to go all the way around. And I need to probably maybe jump across. Or it's somewhere really, really obvious and I'm just blind. Oh, here he is. Okay, Alcazolk is here. Ah, okay. Here's the destination. I'm assuming that's the mob I'm going to have to fight, because there's another scholar doing this quest right now. Okay, there's no sign of the South Seas Amphora. Okay, so let's do Cleric Stance. And let's do... let's do nothing. Let's do Bio 2. Then Miasma. Then Bio, Aether Flow. And you can also put up Shadow Flare as well. It might help a little bit. The reason we use Cleric Stance, because Cleric Stance converts our mind into int. It literally switches the two stats around, which means that then our damaging spells will do way more damage. And mind is responsible for good healing. For a second. So that's done. Let's kill this. And rip. Okay, done. Right. Continue searching for the Amphora. Now we need to go to the next location. Obviously my Chocobo helped as well. That's why I was saying having the Chocobo pet as well as your actual pet really helps a lot. Let's do it. But yeah, just remember guys to use Cleric Stance. I should probably put up Protect, but whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, Bio 2. Miasma. Bio. Dodge. Shadow Flare. Then just spam Ruin. And generally, as the Scholar and the Summoner, you want to just make sure you've got Aether Flow up at all times in case you need to hit Bane or you need to hit Lustrate or any ability that uses it. Because if you have it up, it just means then it should then be available to recast it if you need to, which then means you can cast it up to 6 of those abilities back to back, which is pretty epic. Okay, I'm not going to jump down just in case. So, where's the next destination? Yeah, as I predicted. All seem to be on these hills, so there's no point jumping down, otherwise you have to jump back up around again. Okay. Did we do it? Did we find it? Ah. Longest journey ever. So, here's the Amphora. Right. So now there's 2 targets. So what we're going to do, we're going to do Bio 2, Miasma, Bio, and then we're going to hit Bane. Because what Bane will do is it will spread the dot to all targets. Then let's do Shadow Flare as well. And remember guys that we are a Scholar, we are specialist healers, so like, even if our health becomes low, which it really isn't, if it does, we could always heal ourselves like an unnaturally good amount. But the mobs here, the natural mobs here are like level 30 something, so they really are not even slightly a threat. Okay, so we have the Amphora. So let's now take it back to Cerrito Carrito. So just keep in mind guys what you need to do to make your life a lot easier, you know? Do as much damage as possible, even if you're playing a healing class. Oh, what did I do? I changed my action bars around for no reason. Whoopsie. Anyway. Let's go straight back to him. I mean, these quests are kind of... they're shorter than the other class quests, but the reason why is because when you hit 54 or any of the levels as an Arcanist, you then have to do the quest for both Scholar and Summoner. So they don't want it to be some long... They don't want it to be painful. Like I've you know, got another 2 levels, therefore I've got to do another half-hour questing. You know, they want to keep it as simple as possible. So anyway, here's Saruto Kurito. So I beg your pardon, you found it intact. Yep. So let's see, empty amphora, as empty as the day it was made. So incredible. I remember this as though it were yesterday. This is the self-same amphora. Then it is truly an honest-to-God's miracle, though it occurs to me now that we should handle it with a bit more care, assuming it can turn us into tomberries. So, Void Scent, that is what attempted to stop you from taking the amphora? The Void Scent are drawn to the magics of their own kind, which means a Void Scent of some strength was likely sealed herein. Yes, here, a binding sigil cut into the bottom. Dear gods, it cannot be. This is the work of the match. Match, beware of the dark. Keep away or lose your heart. That match? An amped riven, doubtless inherited from Nim. Match was our enemy. Rapturous and unwise, the Magi trafficked with the void, great mighty from shadows, and attacked our lands time and again. Look no further than this, their sigil, which sealed the void scent in this gift. The islanders must have been their pawns in a plot to bring us to our knees. We were fools. Not once did we consider that everything from the Tempest to our traders' miraculous return might be a Void Mage ploy. God, I don't know why I struggled so much to read that sentence. I must return to my tomes. Pray allow me time to research this, and please tell me if you begin to transform. Huh. Tomberry, new playable race confirmed. So here's Broil. So, yeah, so let's get it. Hoo-ah! Nice. So let's take a look at the skills. The job, broil. Let's see. I mean, I switched around Summoner a bit because some of those skills I don't use, but I actually do use all of these abilities. Except for... I don't use Ruin 2 anywhere near as much as Ruin 1. Let's put that there. Let's put this over here. Let's put that there. And then let's put this here. That'll do. Cool. So that's it. We're now level 54. We're almost level 55. So it won't take that long. And then we'll be doing the level 56 quests. And after I finished Arcanist to 60, next I'll be doing Astrologian. That's what's been requested. After Astrologian, guys, whatever you want me to level, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching as always. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. And as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.